Let's try this again. Well, looks like it's working now. That's good to know. So how's it going, guys? It's April 24th, April 21st, 2019. It looks like I am live now, which is a good thing. Concurrent viewers. I don't know if that's me, somebody else, who knows. Anyways, let me just throw up the ATCS real quick. And I was just out at this station here in St. Catharines. Now, I was going to go to Brantford tonight, which is not way the heck over here, but it's 23 miles from here, and then another, I don't know, geez, what is it? Another 20 miles, about 40, 50 miles away, give or take. I've been saying that I was going to go into Brantford for a little while. I haven't been doing it. It's not too bad, but it's one of those things with rail fanning. It's kind of weird. I have rail fanned by myself. That's not a problem. Going somewhere in rail. Actually, I have rail fanned by myself. I do recall doing it. It's just been such a long time that I don't remember the last time that I've done it. Whether it be my kids, friends who I would rail fan with. I certainly don't mind traveling alone, and I've done that too. I remember the breakup of my marriage where I did that. And I remember I didn't mind doing it, and it was great to just get away and have a lot of time to think. But I found that my mind is able to process and put things in perspective fairly quickly. Lately, I've had a lot of time to think, and rail fanning gives you that. So, it's one of those things. So, anyways, just to show you this again, what I did go out to see, I was going to go to Brantford. The I guess the way I normally would do it then is I took a look at the ATCS display, see what the action was like, being that it's Easter Sunday, and I had Subway for Easter supper, if that's what you want to call it. It was pretty good, sub of the day, you know. But this guy's waiting for his ship at the Welland Canal, which is over here. So that was 3:30, and that was the Amtrak train number 98 in Canada, Maple Leaf heading towards Toronto. So he went through, did a station stop. He had to wait at Jordan for 3:30 to come through. 3:30 came through, and that was the way it was. And I saw 3:30 coming through here originally up to Hamilton. That was when I decided, no, I'm not going all the way to Brantford if I can see a... And the train was not that big today. It was relatively small. I'm pretty sure it was 3:30 anyways. I would assume that's 3:30 unless there was another train that went ahead of it, but I doubt it. So I want to keep this video rather quick. I've been taking a look at my channel as of late, trying to decide what, if I want to keep on doing the way I'm doing things. This channel really started getting growth because of Run 8. And I would love to say, yeah, I'm just going to get right back into it and feel great and rah, let's go. That's just not the way I am. And to say, well, it would be great if my son was interested or if other friends were interested. Well, I know somebody who is interested, who would run with me, and that wasn't enough. So my son was, he lost interest pretty quick. And so lately, the flavor of the month for me has been Stormworks. I've had Subsistence in the back, I've had other things, but this one has really captured my imagination. But it's not that exciting to watch, especially if it has nothing really much to do with trains, although there are trains in it, and I plan on exploiting it at some point, but it's a lot of, it takes a while to get to that level. Crew 2, there's all kinds of different games that I play to keep myself interested. As I've said before in the channel, my son right now, he has not walked for over a month. He has been basically, he's back to school. He's only going limited schedule, but he has been back to school. And he's going in like in mornings right now. It is killing the head, just to sit in a freaking wheel, or not, yeah, sit in a wheelchair all day. He's actually going to school in a wheelchair. His mom's walking him down the sidewalk or pavement, which every bump kills him. He wants to do nothing but rest these days, so it's been interesting to say the least. But as far as the YouTube goes, though, I've noticed the decline. No matter what I stream, if it isn't Run 8, it doesn't do anything. And I thought, yeah, let me bring it back, let me try these and see what happens. It hasn't done anything, so. And between living here, get phone calls from upstairs going down here. I don't know, there's times I want to stream and then, I'm answering phones, putting it on mute. I've got internet issues. There's all kinds of things that is preventing me doing what I used to do. So for now, at least for the immediate future, I am going to stop streaming. I'm going to stop worrying about YouTube. I'm not going to worry about my microphone. I'm not going to worry about Run 8. I'm not going to worry about any of that. I'm just going to do the things I love to do. And if those, there's people out there, I've put invitations out for whether it be multiplayer, for Steamworks. If there's other people interested, that's fine. They can contact me on my forum. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's railroadtransportationsimulator.wikia.com. You can contact me on other forums. I'm still on the Run 8 forums, the various Run 8 forums like Train Sim and that. I'm still following Run 8. I haven't stopped following Run 8. I'm very curious. My rail driver still sits here. I was going to take it down to put a laptop here and do some live streaming and do some chat and all that other stuff. I'm not bothering with that. I can't be bothered. Most of the goofy chats I get is hi, and that's about it. It's like, okay, I appreciate, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but a lot of times I'm not even on the chat, which I'm not right now. I got one screen in front of me. So, no, I'm not doing that. And if you're on the chat and you're trying to communicate with me, I apologize. The best way to get through with me is probably my website. So, to do that, I'll show you some of the things here. railroadtransportationsimulator.wikia.com. If you just do a search for Railroad Transportation Simulator, all one word, you will find my forum. It is practically dead. There's nothing going on. But I'm more than happy to talk about things. There's different sections in here about other games. I'll probably post a message later tonight just explaining what's going on. Maybe I'll post it later in the week, I don't know, but there's fun in games, off-topic conversation, place to hang out, blah blah blah. Anyways, that's about it. I'm still on Train Sim. I can be reached by email. I check my email all the time. And no, I'm going to go into Stormworks tonight. My son's not into it as much as I thought he was. He doesn't like the long missions of just going back and forth type thing, whereas I don't mind them, especially if it leads to other things and I get to build other things and try other things. I think it's very creative, and it gets my creative juices flowing, so I kind of like it. How long that'll last, I don't know. And, I got, as far as my head, I got to do the things that make me happy, not just do things that I'm used to doing that used to make me happy, because the situations have changed. It's not the same going out rail fanning by myself as it is going out with my son. So, miss doing that. I wish we could do that. We can't. And, if I talk about it anymore, I'm going to get more emotional, and I don't want to be emotional, so. And that's the other thing with YouTube. YouTube's been therapy for me. It's, but, I'm going to see my best friend, later this week, so we'll have some conversations. I don't see him very often, but, I do have friends at work. I get to talk to some people at work, and, for now, I'm just kind of holding it in, and just working it out and see what happens, but, we'll see how my son is. He's got some appointments coming up, and we'll see how things go. But it's going to be a long recovery, to say the least. So, anyways, that's my life right about now. So, If you want, I'll keep this updated. I'll try to post maybe some blogs as opposed to some YouTubes instead of the vlogs. I'll make it a lot easier because the internet sucks, YouTube sucks right now, and I'll just keep it like that and possibly change this up a little bit. Who knows? We'll see. But you want to get a hold of me, that's the place to get a hold of me. I still check out the forum on a regular basis, and that will give me email alerts. You can contact me by email, you can contact me by TrainSim, you can contact me through YouTube, I believe. I believe you can still come through the channel and, do whatever. Oh, see, my bit rate's lower than the recommended bit rate, so anyways, I'll end that right there before I lose it again. So, have a good one, guys, and hopefully we'll talk to you sooner than later, but for now, we'll have to wait and see what happens down the road. Anyways, talk to you later, guys. Have a good one. Take care.